Hello everybody, you're watching ad-free Tenacious Viking TV. Welcome back to Airport Madness 3D Volume 2. I'm Tenacious Viking, your air traffic controller host. Well, I'm playing, as you can see, version 1.301 with Emergencies, and that's what we're going to do today. We're going to do John F. Kennedy International Airport in New York City, New York, runways 31s and 22s. We're going to play max Emergencies, and we're just going to do continuous play and see what happens. All right, let's get my strategy going of departures on 22 left.
770 on the pushback.
Slammed ya. 411 on the pushback. Slammed ya. 897.
And arrivals on 31 right or 31 left.
38 on the pushback.
Nothing on 22 right. And we'll see what happens emergency-wise. Now, traffic 4 on other airports has been fairly relaxed. Just enough emergencies to keep me interested. And plenty of time to recover from one emergency before another one occurs. So we'll see what happens here.
Speed up.
If you haven't watched the stream from Sunday, September 9th, you should go watch that. It's public. I did 4 airports, Miami at traffic rate 6, San Francisco at traffic rate 4, London City at traffic rate 4, but there was an anomaly there, a game anomaly, and then Toronto at traffic rate 10. So over the next couple of weeks, I'm going to try to play all. I'm going to play all the airports once at least, and some of them twice.
Buzz 873 will land runway.
And just see what the differences are. My hunch is traffic rate 10, even max emergencies are going to be boring. Traffic rate 10, did I say traffic rate 10? Traffic rate 2 is going to be boring. Traffic rate 10 is going to be chaos at most airports. Now, it's true that there's less chaos at multiple runway airports like this one, I hope. That's my theory anyway. But I'm not sure. Fewer runways, like Hong Kong, only 2 runways. Even traffic rate 4 gets a little chaotic because you only have 1 runway left if there's a plane where they're putting out a fire, you know. So we're going to see what goes on. There are no emergencies at Lackland Nepal. Lackland Nepal is pretty much a continuous emergency. You just be flying planes on fire into each other instead of flying regular planes into each other. I should get busy and cross some of these planes here for departure, because I'll bet you stuff is gonna hit the fan pretty quick.
770 cross runway 22 right.
238 cross.
I've had some pretty interesting things happen in emergencies. I've had planes just crash and fall into the sea. I've had planes with hydraulic malfunctions that just kind of circle for a while, and I'm pretty sure one of them picked his own runway to land on, not the runway I told him. It reminds me of
411 cleared for takeoff. Runway 22
Captain Sullenberger of flight.
Cleared for takeoff.
No, it's not Sullenberger. I can't remember if it is or not. Captain of Flight 232 that crash landed in Sioux City, Iowa some years ago. I listened to the radio conversation, part of that, and some of it was in the movie too, but they said, you can land on any runway, and he said, oh, you want to be particular and make it a runway, huh? Which is, kind of the case in some emergencies. If you lose control of the plane, you kind of aim in a general direction and hope it gets close to a runway.
Future Jet 297 on the pushback.
Future Jet 64.
I sure hope I don't get an emergency involving 31 right, because I have a lot of stuff going in there right now.
5622, speed up.
There's a slim chance, apparently, of a plane climbing out on 22 left, hitting a plane arriving on 31 left. I think it's mostly small planes because they climb out early and they get up to a higher height, like right about here when a plane is coming into land. But that's only a theory. I have not seen it happen. I've only had it reported to me. So.
Copper Flight 649, request taxi. Copper Flight 649.
I also have some theories about how often an emergency occurs, but I'm going to keep that to myself for now because it's not based on very much data. So it has a pretty good chance of being wrong.
411, will land,
Oh.
runway 31.
Okay, we got a plane veer off the runway. I'm going to do a go around
640, going
and
around.
have him go over to 31 left because I don't know if this runway is clear or not. No, it's not.
31 left.
It is definitely not. That's a new wrinkle. I had that happen during the stream a couple times too.
Nightmare 770, speed up.
Lambda 411, roger. Lambda 411, roger.
I think I have 3 right sufficiently cleared. Yeah. Oop. Yeah, come on. I have been listening to a lot of
Future
air
jet
traffic
640,
control
low down.
recordings of various
Slam jet 652, request
airplane
taxi.
disasters, and I am so impressed at how calm the air traffic controllers always are. You know, you theorize that you'd be able to do that, but you never really know.
7, speed up. Lambda 411, roger.
Okay, that plane is fires out. That plane is taxi to the gate now. We speculated how planes with an engine fire could taxi on their own without a tow, but I don't know the facts on that, so I ain't gonna say nothing.
Lambda 411, speed up.
Slam jet 652 on the pushback.
Future 297, cross. Runway 22, right.
Copper Flight 649, cross. Runway 22 right. Five, 622, request taxi.
Future 297, request taxi.
It was an A320, huh? That had the fire? Okay. I just don't know.
622 on the pushback.
Future 297 on the pushback.
I like that the developer had the emergencies turn yellow.
Steel
We're already using red
Will
and
land,
green,
runway
white and
1
blue,
right.
and orange. So yellow is about the only color left, but it works. There was some speculation whether yellow would be you could pick a yellow that would be noticeable, but I think that works. I think the one you picked is good.
Steel flight 758, slow down. Future 297, cleared for takeoff. Runway 22 left.
Copper Flight 6.
Gosh, I might learn to like JFK. I hated it at first,
873, roger.
but it isn't too bad.
5264, roger.
Steel flight 758, speed up.
This is what I like to see, planes falling into a separation that works.
Bus 606, request taxi.
This guy thinks he wants to land on 22 right. That ain't gonna happen.
Steel flight 350 will land.
I'm in
3-1
charge.
left.
Slam jet 652 cross. Runway 22 right. 5622 cross. Runway 22 right.
Future jet 297 cross. Runway 22 right.
5606 on the pushback.
I feel like I should be more on edge with emergencies, you know, hitting at any moment. But I'm really kind of relaxed, which is
Future 297 will land.
interesting.
Runway 31 left.
I also have
5,
regular
speed up. Future
arrivals
297, speed up.
speed up more. I just want them out of the way in case something happens, don't you know? Which is not really right, but
Slam jet 652 cleared for takeoff. Runway 22 left.
Steel flight 344 request taxi.
Future jet 297 cleared for takeoff. Runway 22 left.
Steel flight 344 on the pushback.
Copper flight 649. Roger. Copper flight 649. Roger.
oh good, we have a whole bunch of 3-1 left coming in just as these departures are gonna take off here. How come?
Copper flight 6.
Seems like he's not serious about extending his approach.
Request taxi.
Version 1.31 should be out today, September 10th, unless there's a couple fixes to do and delays it a little bit.
Nightmare 770 request taxi. Buzz 873 cross. Runway 22 right.
5606 cross runway 22 right.
Future jet 640 on the pushback.
Land 238 on the pushback.
Steel flight 758 on the pushback. Nightmare 770 on the pushback.
How many planes we can move in 20 minutes today?
Steel flight 848 request taxi.
Slam jet 652 will land. Runway 31 left.
I have a lot of departures here. What is the deal?
48 on the pushback. Land 897 on the pushback.
Buzz 873 cleared for takeoff. Runway 22 left.
606 cleared for takeoff. Runway 22 left. Lambda 411 request taxi.
Five 264 request taxi.
Lambda 411 on the pushback.
5264 on the pushback.
Steel flight 344 cross runway 22 right.
Slam jet 652 speed up. 5622 speed up.
Even though I know there may be some planes now, because of experience of San Francisco in the stream, that will crash, just crash on their own into the lake, into the water. Nothing I can do. And now, you know, leaves me wondering if there's ever a time when a plane might crash at the airport and block a runway. I don't know. Could be. Oh, there we got an emergency there from a climb out. Oh, see. BZZ 606. Roll the trucks. Call city fire. Crashed at takeoff. That's bizarre. It's several of those now, and I'm not sure. It's pretty realistic. I mean, it's an interesting wrinkle Because you feel like you should do something, but you can't. It just went down. There's nothing you can do.
758, cross, runway 22, right, buzz, 271, will land, runway 31.
It does lead me to wonder if there's a possibility that if a plane comes in that's in trouble and you do the wrong thing or don't get it on the ground fast enough, it might crash.
73, speed up.
Or if you don't get it departed fast enough, it might crash. Oh man, that would be me. Plane sitting on the ground for like hours and then finally gets to take off and something's been knocked off center in the meantime.
Steel plane 848 cross runway 22 right.
Nightmare 770 cross runway 22 right.
Lambda 411 cross runway 22 right.
5264 cross runway 22 right.
Lambda 897 cross runway 22 right. Buzz 606 speed up.
Steel flame 350 on the pushback.
Nightmare 219 request.
I worried a little bit about whether planes would be coming in and or taking off and crashing on the runway instead, or erupting into flame, because that has been happening a lot lately. Okay, now is this going to be okay with the climb out and an approach? Yeah, it's okay. I think most of the time it's not supposed to cause an accident, but occasionally it will. I don't know what the ratio is, but I don't know. Oh, do I need another? No, I don't need another 3-1 right, or 3-1 left. Let's go 3-1 right. And hustle it.
Steel plane 344 speed up.
5622 on the pushback.
Future 297 on the pushback.
Steel plane 848 cleared for takeoff. Runway 22 left.
Future 297 request taxi. Night 770 cleared for takeoff. Runway 22
What
left.
do we have here? Good Lord.
411 cleared for takeoff. Runway 22
787, a 777, a 767, a 380, and a 737. Whew. Potpourri of planes populating my airport. Say that 3 times real fast.
Lambda 238 will land. Runway 31 left.
Steel flame 350 cross runway 22 right.
Nightmare 219 cross runway 22.
Still makes me nervous that there could be an emergency on 22 right when I have planes crossing.
Future 297 on the
Makes
pushback.
me nervous. Don't lock nervous.
238 speed up.
Future jet 640 speed up.
Buzz 873 request taxi.
Guess we can go
Slam jet
one left
652,
there.
request
Yeah.
taxi.
Steel flame
Piece of cake.
758 will land. Runway 31 left. Steel flame 758 speed up.
Slam jet 652 on the pushback.
Buzz 873 roger.
5622 cross runway 22 right.
Future 297 cross runway 22 right. Steel flame 350 cleared for takeoff. Runway 22 left.
Nightmare 219 cleared for takeoff. Runway 22 left. 5622 cleared for takeoff. Runway 22 left.
Future 297 cleared for takeoff. Runway 22 left.
I've landed 50 planes
770 will land.
in
Runway
less than 20
31
minutes.
Left.
Wow, that's pretty good. I didn't think I'd have that many planes to land in traffic rate 4. I think that I could fairly easily manage traffic rate 6 at JFK, and I just might try that, or maybe something more ridiculous. Traffic 4 is a little slow as far as emergencies are concerned. Traffic 10's very fast, especially depending on the airport. How many runways you have is pretty much the deciding factor on whether you can handle
Runway 22 right.
Future 297.
more
cross,
emergencies.
Runway 22 right.
Lambda 897 will land runway 31 right.
Oh, okay.
5606 request taxi.
A departure.
5606 on the pushback. Lambda 897 speed up. Field point 848 speed up. Lambda 897 low down. Lambda 897 low down.
Little separation there. I think those are set to take up. No, they're not. Okay. Let's do a departure there.
Left. Future 297. Good for takeoff.
And I was kind of waiting for another emergency, but my time is up for this episode. So in the next episode, we're going to do O'Hara, traffic rate 6 with emergencies, and see how that goes. Thank you so much for watching. Welcome new subscribers. And join me next time when Tenacious Viking plays Airport Madness 3D Volume 2. And remember, be kind.